All right, guys. So today we are going to be installing this, I guess, push button switch. It's a dimmer light switch, but it's also a smart switch. So, it works with Alexa, Google. So I'm just going to say the A word. So this works with that stuff, though. This one I kind of like, though, because it's just like a push button on, and then you got just push buttons to dim. But the reason I do this is because I've just recently started changing a lot of our house over to like smart stuff. We've had the A words and even a Google, what the heck is it, a little circle one? Basically like the Google version of the A word. We've had one of those for a while. Google Home, I think, maybe. But and really don't use them. Like I have a few like smart plugs that I use for lamps, and it's nice, when you have like a random question when you're cooking or something like that. But that's really it. And about a year ago, maybe, I installed all these lights in our ceiling. I had to redo our ceiling because we had a leak in the bathroom upstairs. And these are on a dimmer switch, but the switch is well, let me rephrase it like this because it just sounds lazy. 9 times out of 10, we'll be over here at the dinner table or in the kitchen or something like that. And we want these lights on because they're kind of all over. Like this one, you can control it right here. But that's, like our chandelier. These ones are all on one switch, and we have a lot of them, so they're really bright. I put probably too many in for the size of our living room, but it's gonna show a little bit better. The switch is way over there by the front door, and it's a dimmer switch, but it's kind of annoying because if we can turn these lights on and dim them all the way down to the bottom of the switch, and they dim really nicely. That's actually where I like these lights, because it's still a ton of light, but like it's easy on the eyes. The issue is when they're that dim and you turn them on, they don't actually turn on. So you have to turn it on and then bring the dimmer up, and then you can bring it back down because they won't turn on until it's like at a certain percentage, like 50%. I don't know if that has to do with the switch, the lights, the amount of lights, or what, but the switch is for LED lights, and these are LED cans. So I don't know, but it's not a smart switch. So I would love to be able to be like, A word, turn the lights on and have them turn on or whatever, especially because I'm always working on projects, so I'm always messy and stuff. So I ordered this on one of those Amazon sales. I think I paid about 15 bucks for it. So even if it sucks, like, it's 15 bucks. And this is what it is. I did open it to this point so far, and like, I'm not super impressed, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, I've tried multiple different angles, different lighting. I just can't really capture it. But it's got this like just kind of weird, like almost like when you see something that has like that clear protector on it and you got to peel it off and then it looks great. This looks like it has that protector on it, but it doesn't. And the buttons, not my favorite. But I'm getting this switch to hopefully not even have to press the buttons. So right off the bat, you will probably notice this is a decorative style switch. So if you're doing a single switch, you'll be fine because it even comes with the plate. But if you have like 2 switches and you're only doing this one and they're like the regular, toggle style switch, probably not going to work for you unless you can find a plate. But we have a 2-gang box, so not going to need this. And these do require a neutral wire. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this thing installed and see how it works. The lights do, like, in person look kind of cheap. Again, you can't really see it on camera. You can kind of see them right there. You see them. They've got, like, a frosted over look. I don't know. Like, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of how this switch looks. The buttons feel really cheap, but let's go get it installed. In the box, you do get some wire nuts and screws. And, of course, some instructions, because this is going to have like a proprietary app that you're probably going to connect with before you can connect it to Amazon, but I'm not really sure yet, so we'll get into that later. But I'm going to go turn the power off, and I'm not going to show replacing the switch because it's literally just connecting these 4 wires. I have this switch essentially right now. It's just not a smart switch. So I'm going to take the 2 screws out, pull the switch out, swap the wires over, put the switch back in, turn the circuit breaker back on, and that's it. So I'll be right back. All right, so I got this bad boy connected. I'm just testing things out right now before I button everything back up. So I flipped the switch on. I was like, all right, cool. So this blue light's flashing. So that probably means it's in like a pairing mode for the app. But I was like, so we got power to this. You know, we got our neutral, we got our, earth and whatnot. But I was like, do the lights work? So I hit the button. One thing like I've always wanted, like one thing I not hated about these lights, but that switch, because I have seen it before where switches do like a soft start, which I don't know if that's the proper term, but like basically it like ramps the lights up. So instead of just like on or off, it'll kind of like, go from like 40% like up to 100% or like, whatever you have it at. So it's kind of like a smooth on versus just like bam. And I was like, man, I would love if the Switch did that, but I don't know what to search for. So I didn't expect it. But check this out. I turn the switch on. I hit it right now. Oh, you guys can't really see it in the video. Try a different camera angle here. So these are on. This is on. And that's when it's off. On. Off. I love it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the switch buttoned up and hooked back up, well, like mounted, and then I will be back with the app setup and stuff because I'm really excited now. Alrighty, so these are the decent instructions. I'm gonna stop recording because I'm using my phone and I'm gonna actually screen record. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna download the app, create an account, do all the stuff I gotta do to get it paired, and I will show you guys the final results. Once this popped up, I remembered this app and I knew I already had it, or I was pretty sure, so I searched for it and there it was. Alrighty, we are blinking rapidly. There we go. The light just turned solid on the switch. Hopefully it detects it on the app here. Done. Oh, that's so cool. So let's say living room lights. All right, you guys, don't mind this terrible paint job here. I'm replacing this trim and painting and stuff soon. But I got them installed. It fits like a normal decorative cover pretty good. The issue, which I guess is kind of minor, is the fact that the white is different. So if you can see, like, this white matches pretty good, but this is just like a whole different shade. But it's pretty cool. Like, I really like it. The dimming, I mean, it's really responsive, but it's also smooth. And I don't know if you can really tell from the video, but it does kind of like dim off. One thing I do want to mention that a lot of people might not like, this blue light seems to stay on. It pretty much automatically paired with my Amazon devices. When it added itself in the app, it popped right up, like I got a little drop down notification, but check this out. So I got the ECHO right there, and then our thermostat, we have the Ecobee, which has the A word built in. So check this out. Alexa, turn the living room lights on.
Okay.
The dimming one is kind of funky. Alexa, dim the living room lights.
Okay.
Oh, it goes step by step. Okay. Alexa, dim the living room lights. Okay, I'm watching on the switch. Every time I say dim, it drops it down, one of the 5 lights. Alexa, turn the living room lights on full power. Or
what do you mean by full power?
Full brightness.
Can you tell me the exact value?
100%.
Okay, I'll remember that full power means 100%. If you want to undo this, ask me to forget the last thing you taught me.
Cool. Okay, I can get down with that. Echo, turn the living room lights off.
Okay.
I freaking love it. Oh man, this is cool. So far, I'm not gonna post this video. By the time you guys see this, I'll have had these for probably at least a week. So in that week span, I will definitely have plenty of usage, you know, turning it on and off, hitting the switch, using my phone, you know, programming my wife's phone to it as well. And if anything changes, if my attitude changes about it at all, you'll see it right here. If you're seeing this clip right now, 10 out of 10. Can't beat it for the price. I think I paid almost as much about a year ago for just a regular nice decorative dimming switch, and it wasn't smart. So it was just on and off, and then you had a mechanical little slider. So I like it. It is growing on me, so you know, normally you got your switch you hit. This one, just one little button right there. And I like that. I don't know. When it was in the box, I was kind of iffy about it, but I like it. I think we're gonna add quite a few more of those in the house. So I think we're gonna do one in the kitchen. I would love to do one in the dining room because our dining room doesn't actually have its own switch. We just have a pull cord, which is like not bad because we don't use it a lot, but it would just be nice to be like, turn the dining room light on, and it turns on. Definitely gonna do one in the kitchen though, because we are doing these same lights in here when I redo it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will definitely link the product down below. It is the BN Link, the smart home. See you guys. Alexa, turn the lights on.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the lights off.
Okay.